Yes. Wearing that mask.
But if you're looking at it and you being open-minded and you able to step out of the shoes you in and put it in another space and
Right.
look at the same scenario, you will get the actual fact, which is the
Yes.
truth.
The truth will set you free.
Yeah.
That's the overall thing.
That's it. That's it.
People don't understand the
That's
truth
it.
is really the key to
Life.
yeah.
I'm not lying. Like, it's the key to life. You know what I'm saying?
Without the truth, what else you got? I mean,
A
you got
lie.
lies.
And who is of a lie? Who is of a lie?
Yeah, the phonies, the Satanists,
You know what I'm
the
saying?
demons.
The dark side.
The dark side, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Say the dark side.
Okay.
Lurking
the dark
around.
Side. Lurking around with malice, envy,
Yes.
hate, strife.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And that's what
And
fuck a lot of people up, having that energy around you. See, when you got that hateful, malice,
but like I
negative
say,
energy, you can't succeed
still
with
got
that.
those that want to keep certain people bonded in that same scenario for their own benefits.
Because they don't believe in theyself.
Right.
Or they scared to see you elevate.
And for the ones that stuck in that situation would need courage and wisdom to get out of that space.
Right.
Because they stuck in poverty with the other people as well. So it's like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Inviting them to something different would be something new. But some people is scared.
Oh, yeah. They scared to come out that box.
Not knowing that on the other side is real life.
Right. The reality of what's really going on.
Eternal life. You know what I'm saying? Like, once you know it, you can never forget it. I don't care how you try to mix and put it or whatever.
Right.
You're still going to come out with that same scenario.
Yes. Because anything that's worth having, you gotta have the right mindset.
And you gotta fight.
And like you say, fight for it, have the right mindset, have the understanding, the knowledge, and the ability.
Don't shit come to a sleeper but a dream.
See,
you
that's
can
real.
You can go to sleep and stay asleep if the fuck you want to.
But see, that's why, we here to help y'all through that journey as artists, and give you the pointers. And like I say, no gatekeeping over here.
No gatekeeping.
Because that's all people been on. You know what I'm saying? A lot of shit could have got more, activated in the city if it wasn't so much gatekeeping.
Right.
You see the same couple people controlling shit because...
And people hide gems too.
Oh, yeah. So, speaking of gems, what would you say is something that you found out later, you know what I'm saying, being in the industry, that you realize, they was hiding from you, or, keeping like a gem away that you had to maybe find out, like, oh, what's going on? What is this? Oh, this is what it is.
I would say personally, from where I'm at, my level, on my journey in this career field, I would honestly just say, like, I was dealing with someone that controlled studio time and different networks and different plugs and different outlets up until I started to network for myself and build and connect for myself on my own. And then, a whole lot changed. And then, if you ask me, I ain't recorded with that person in the last 3-4 years straight.
Gotcha.
Straight.
Okay.
So, you can imagine how it's going for me now.
Right. Okay.
Again, the gem that was hidden was found. And
That's
that was
real
me
tough.
finding my own connections. So, don't go off word of mouth. Find your own plugs and you stick with them.
That's deep right there. You say find your own plugs.
And stick with them. Don't go off word of mouth.
Yeah, because see, word of mouth could be good or it could be bad.
It's a mystery. So you want to go on something that you can have faith and solid. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather go where it's solid than
Right.
rocky and cracky. You know
Stay on that bullshit.
I'd rather go where it's solid and safe at.
Say what the solid shit at. I would say me. One thing I learned was when you can distribute your own music yourself.
Yeah.
You know.
That's big. And K Michelle was talking about that.
Okay.
That's big. At her concert here in Detroit.
So when you can distribute your own music,
I'm in my podcasting.
You really own. Once you learn ownership, it gives you more power. A lot of people don't know about copyright, publishing, and just distribution overall, and that's all part of it.
And that's a big part.
Exactly, because once you own your music, that's the business, that's the product, right?
Look at me, I'm on. I had the wrong cup.
Say wrong cup.
Not gonna do that.
But that's the business. That's the product, your music. So if you're not protecting it, if you're not copywriting it and making sure you publishing it properly, you losing everything. You know what I'm saying? You giving it away. So you get a hit. All it takes is one song. The label pretty much buying it from you, and then you don't own that shit no more. So you get the upfront money, yeah, but that ain't shit but a loan. And now they own your publishing and your copyright, and people get caught up in these 360 deals where you pretty much become a mule for them. And that's where you learn ownership. You don't have to do that. Once you're building your own tribe, you don't need the labels no more.
Right.
All you need is pretty much the product. Going to the studio. I guess going to the right studio. Like you said, you have people, trying to control.
Yeah, once they seen that I was something that they didn't have in them, they took over control, and then again, don't ever believe word of mouth. You gotta find your own plugs.
Find your own plugs.
Find your own plugs and connections.
That's real.
And stay solid until they masks fall off. Because again, for real, you never know.
Say the masks fall off.
You never know. They do. They fall off in certain ways. And
it's a lot of actors and actresses.
You gotta be looking at them equal to the next person. It's sad. It might sound sad to say, but it's true. Yeah,
because sometimes you put people on a pedestal. We'll put, and I'm just talking, in general, and they not that. They look like something, but they ain't something. They portray themselves as something they not. But that's the whole, like you say, mask, right?
It's the mask.
Once you get up under there, it's Freddy Krueger and shit, Jason.
But you be prepared because you stay ready, so you ain't never gotta get ready.
Okay.
But at the same time,
you
find your own plugs and connections, and you stand solid. Because you got your 10 toes to stand up.
Right.
We giving them benefit of the doubt, which means we giving them 5. You know what I'm saying?
5.
We gonna give them 5.
Okay.
When you catch that 5, we gonna see how long this carries. Because you ain't gonna meet my other 5.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You might try to get me. I gotta still protect myself.
Exactly.
Because I know how I am as a being.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So everybody not equal. I think, my generosity might not be the next person's generosity.
True. Yeah. I guess you're right when you say that, because everybody got the same 24 hours, but they not equal. Because everybody ain't got the same drive. They not gonna hustle grind, so they can shine as much as the next person. Some people looking for that handout, looking for that entitlement as far as just being an artist and thinking, everybody should listen to my shit because I'm the shit. You supposed to think you the best. I don't think any professional shouldn't think they the greatest. But it's also come training with that. You gotta put in some work too. You can't say you gonna, do this and do that, and I want this and I want that, but you ain't putting in no work. So I would say most artists, if you're not putting in the work, don't expect anything great to happen. Greatness comes for those who are willing to go get that greatness.
Yeah, you gotta work for it. Faith without works is dead. So you gotta give up some type of effort.
That's real talk.
Because there's a will, there's a way.
Hmm. So, seeing how things going, and I'm gonna ask you this because you're a woman in the industry. How do you think it is for women right now? What's the state, of the female side of the industry? How do you see where do you see that going, and where do you see it? First, where do you see it at, and then we can go to where you see it going.
Well, honestly, from the really looks of it right now,
Mm.
everybody on. I feel like in a certain way, I feel like they're making it a high standard
Mm.
to downgrade and disrespect our integrity.
Mm. That's deep. Wow.
And not trying to be funny or anything. Like,
Okay.
yes, selling, yes, hype, yes, it's trending. Right?
Okay.
But it's not when you are
Yeah.
what you become. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
you become who you are.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if you enticing in that and you listening to that and you doing this, you doing that,
Mm-hmm.
that person will wrap your head up to go outside and go be the biggest hoe around town. Disrespecting your baby daddy.
Mm. Okay. Mm.
Disrespecting your mama and your daddy.
Mm.
Your auntie. Your whole lineage.
So everybody.
Because you out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? And again, I'm not hating. It's trending.
Okay.
But does it make it harder for the underground people?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little. It do.
Mm.
It does. Especially for those who don't want to lose their self-respect.
Mm. Got you.
It makes it a challenge to become out of character and out of body.
Okay.
To do certain things. And it's not that that person is unwilling to do it because it can be done. But it's a certain comfortability that they have to gain, and it's a certain type of disrespect that they have to lose.
Mm. Okay.
It's always a lose game, like add subtracting. When you get your check, that's added. When you go outside, you start spending, that's
Right.
subtracting. You feel me?
Right.
And
Right.
it's all the same thing, how I look at it. And at the end of the day,
Yeah.
regardless of what you're doing, you're devaluing yourself.
Mm.
You know, and once yourself is devalued to a certain extent, shit, what's left?
Mm.
Liver?
Such a
What's next?
and that's what's crazy because I don't know if you've seen it online. I'm sure you probably have with the little kids dancing to the sexy red. And I'm like,
Somebody had to sleep over to like ski, sup.
they was like, yeah, it was like a party. They all was dancing to the
It
song.
said ski. I believe it was ski.
No, the Drake song. It was the shake the ass, but they didn't
Oh
say it.
yeah. No, they didn't.
They didn't
say
cuss.
It. They was.
But they was dancing to it. The little girl had the mic, and I was like, man. I mean,
so now they think they gotta go outside and play on the playground and get them a rich baby daddy.
at 5. At 5, you know what I mean? That's the psychological training. Whew, that's going on. So, I would say
Again, that's what's trending though.
that's true.
That's what they made trend.
Yeah, and that's the powers that be, right? That's the
And you overlook again the underdogs.
Yeah.
To go to someone that's gonna have your daughter sneaking out the back door, sneaking people in all night long while y'all sleep, getting ready to go to work.
Mm.
Y'all probably at work and the babysitter that went to sleep. Like, that gives you something to think about a little bit. Like, let's just be logical.
Right.
Guys, like, not downing her because she do got good music. I'm gonna give her that.
Right.
I'm not a
I
hater.
feel you.
I'm never a hater.
Yeah, this no
And
way about hating.
shade. This is no shade, no nothing. This is just my own opinion on that note. And I'm just saying, like, as a parent, because I am a parent,
Yeah.
I have to think on that level. Like, listen,
Mm.
I honestly don't let my kids listen to that artist. Period.
Got you.
So
Mm. I feel you. And I mean, it go both ways because you got
it's fucked up.
male artists, you know, on the bullshit. You know, you got the drill, you got the
It's fucked up.
Yeah.
I just said it's fucked up.
yeah overall. And I think
It's fucked up. Okay.
so. Like you say, the underdog, the person who ain't up on that,
Don't get looked at.
by the, I would say they don't be the ones to quickly get the deal, and that's more reason to build your own tribe and break out the
Oh yeah.
trends.
The mold.
Yeah, and come out that box and find your way to your own destination.
Yep, you're right.
You know, once you find the people who fuck with you for you, you don't need 20 million fans. You know what I'm saying? If you got 1,000 hardcore fans,
That'll do it.
that'll do it.
That'll do it. That'll do it.
Because if you selling tickets or certain merch for $100, you know, 100 times 1,000 add up real quick.
Okay.
You know, so
Okay. For real. And everybody eating again.
Exactly.
Everybody gonna eat.
And that's the point. So where would you like to see things go? You know, as a woman in the industry.
Honestly, I don't know. I just always have, ever since a little kid, I used to just like certain dreams. I say certain daydreams. You know, as a kid,
Okay.
you always daydream, right?
Okay.
And I could just always see myself on this big old stage, and it's just millions of people surrounding me. And there were lights and people cheering.
Yeah.
And I never did understand what that was. And again, like I said, when I started off in my music, someone hyped me up to do it. Like,
Okay.
hey, come on, let's go, get on here. Woo. And I ended up finding a drive for it. And I never lost sight of that same vision that I always had.
Got you.
So it really just feel like I'm in right where I need to be.
So when you first did it, was you like in the studio or like
I was in the
just
studio.
chilling? Okay.
I was definitely in the studio.
So that did
At
it
that
for
time, we had our own equipment.
you. Okay.
So
Okay.
it was just, you know what I'm saying? It was like hands-on access anytime. I recorded my first 2 ever tracks. And did a good job.
Okay.
Did
Dang. So it went in.
I did it all.
Okay.
I did.
So how do you feel about artists that don't write their own lyrics?
I don't judge anybody.
Okay.
Because even if you're not writing it, that ain't my business. Why do I care about that? No, seriously. Why?
That's real
why
tough.
do I?
Because you know you hear people bring that out like they don't write their lyrics. This person don't.
But
I'm like, you know what I'm saying? It's a
my thing
business.
is this,
Everybody got their part, right?
But my thing is this: why do you care about who the fuck write what I'm talking about if it sound damn good?
Right. Yeah.
Hater.
Yeah. Because I mean, it's really
Jealousy.
jealousy. Right. Okay.
Envy.
Because it's just like producing a movie.
Competition that I don't know about. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Indirect.
Yeah.
Indirect shade and hate. No, that's not my business. I'm not worried about the next person. I'm not worried about what the other person got going on. I'm not worried